Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to part 18 of Pokemon Rumble. It is currently Christmas Eve, and in this part, I will be taking on the fourth dungeon of the B grade. Yeah, I jumped right into it there. This is another co-op game. My girlfriend is player 1 and I am player 2. We're using Lapras and the same Tangela as the last video, because I still thought this Tangela was lucky in befriending Pokemon, so I wanted to use him as much as possible. And Lapras is awesome, so it's always a good Pokemon to use. So this will hopefully be the first time we see this dungeon lag free, which is sad, but I don't know, for some reason this dungeon just likes to lag. But this time I think I recorded everything without any lag. So we actually are getting pretty lucky with catching some Pokemon there. We got a couple Charmanders. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, the Charmanders are pretty good. That one has, the Scrappy Charmander has two pretty good moves. But, do I switch out? Let's see. Looking at Kangaskhan right there, but no, I decided to stay with Tangela. We keep moving. Lapras moves really slowly through the jump pads. That's not lag at all right there, that's just how Lapras moves. Catch a Magneton there. This dungeon is probably one of my favorites. I like fire Pokemon, and they usually have really cool Pokemon in this dungeon, so this one and the Psychic ones, I think I enjoyed it the most. Come on, who doesn't love fire Pokemon? Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. And Ninetales is an awesome Pokemon, which we just saw there. I did not get Ninetales though, unfortunately. That would have been a nice addition to our little, I don't know, collection, I guess you could call it. So now we're moving into farther into the dungeon. We see groups of Charmeleons, and Lapras is hanging back here, I think because I wanted to try to befriend them, and since I thought I had good luck, I wanted to attack them first, but it didn't seem to have any effect. But we do get one Charmeleon there at a pretty high level, a Rally Charmeleon. Don't really know what that means. We get another one right there, so that's two. A lot of coins sitting around. And I switched to this Charmeleon, the Rally Charmeleon. It has Rock Slide and Brick Break, which are two pretty strong. I think they're both 3-star moves, and they're both pretty good in this dungeon. I think it's kind of cool how Charmeleon. You can see the little smoke coming from his tail behind him. So Rock Slide right there. It's an alright move. I'm not a big fan of the ones where you have to be really far back to hit them, but it does a lot of damage to these other Charmeleons, so it's worth it. Here I'm just using Brick Break to make it a little easier. See, I just took out a whole group of 3 Charmeleons right there with one Rock Slide or whatever. I think Slide or Smash, I can't even remember what it was. So yeah, not a bad move, but I just prefer the up close and personal moves. I don't know, I guess that's just me. So we get another Charmeleon there. I don't even know what our count is up to now, but we have a bunch of them. Moving on. I think we might have one more to go before the boss. Let's see. No, here it is, the boss. So we see if we want to switch, but we don't. So the boss is being wound up. And yes, it is the flame Pokemon Charizard. Another reason I love this dungeon. The bosses are always awesome. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Charizard? So I stick with Charmeleon, though he's getting hurt pretty bad. I actually catch another Charmeleon right there. But Rock Slide is doing a lot of damage to Charizard. And then Lapras is Hydro Pump or something like that. Does a lot of damage too. So I switch out to Magneton quick, but it doesn't even matter because Lapras easily dealt with Charizard. Get a lot of gold and silver coins there, but we do not get Charizard, unfortunately. Game wanted me to switch out before we continued, so I switch out to that Charmeleon, and that clears the dungeon. That Charmeleon actually has a dragon move. Yeah, right there, Dragon Rage. I don't get to really use it, but oh well, it's kind of cool to see. So I killed 77 Pokemon, she killed 32. We befriended 3 Charmanders, 2 Magneton, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Charmeleon it looks like, and 1 of our new most powerful Pokemon. And since we have befriended a Pokemon level 400 or higher, the Battle Royale will open. I still won't take that on right away, because we have 2 more dungeons to complete. But it is open. So now, as you can imagine what I'm going to do, since we have 6 Charmeleons, and we did not catch Charizard, I decided it's best to release a few, if you're catching on to what I'm doing. So I look for 5 Charmeleon, I accidentally selected Charmander there. I was like, wait a second, what am I doing wrong? So then I find another Charmeleon, no, that's Charmander, Charmeleon. They're all at pretty high levels, and I think I check right here, make sure I have 5, because I don't want to lose them all. And so I release them. I get almost 1,000 coins, and I get a Charizard ticket. So now I go to the recruit point, recruit using the ticket, and there we go. A level 439 Charizard to add to the collection. And he has Dragon Claw and Dragon Rage right now. I believe, yes, I do switch out the moves. Dragon Claw is one of the most beastly moves in the game, and you'll definitely see that in the next part. So, yeah, and yes, I think I choose Rock Smash for his first move for now. I don't know, they might get switched again later. But that Dragon Claw is awesome. So anyway, that's all for this part. Stay tuned for next time where we see more of Charizard.